My dearest kid, I'm the God who reinforces you and makes your way protected. Come to me as you are, with every one of your wrongdoings and shortcomings. Admit your transgressions and request that I cast them from you, to the extent that the east is from the west. Remain in my presence, where your deficiencies are completely noticeable. Request that I mix you with strength, seeing your shortcomings as vacant containers fit to be loaded up with my power. Express gratitude toward me for your deficiency, for it keeps you subject to me. Cheer in my limitless adequacy. I'm the person who gets your way, safeguarding you from stress and inordinate preparation. Rather than focusing on an obscure future, be aware of me as you venture as the day progressed. Keep in steady correspondence with me, and my directing presence will keep you on course. I will go before you, and besiege you, eliminating obstacles from your way. Trust me to make the circumstances on your excursion the absolute best for you. Try not to fear, for I'm close next to you, monitoring and directing you constantly. However, I'm generally with you. There are minutes when you may not detect my presence. Dread can act as a reminder, encouraging you to reconnect with me. At the point when tension drags in, get some margin to rest, and let the warm light of my presence sparkle upon you, and inside you. As you loosen up in the hug of my affection light, that difficult apprehension will start to soften away. Answer my affection, by certifying your adoration for myself as well as your confidence in me. Recall that I am a divine being who monitors and guides. In the event that you just knew the damage I shield you from, you would be dumbfounded. My most critical assurance is over your everlasting soul. Since you are my devotee, your spirit is secure in me. Nobody can grab you from my hand. Besides, I lead you along the way toward paradise. I will be your manual for the end. Living in close correspondence with me can offer you a preview of paradise. It is a magnificent, yet requesting approach to living that requires both profound and mental fixation. David in the songs discussed this grand lifestyle, proclaiming that he had set me generally before him. As a shepherd, he had amplified time to look for my face and revel in my presence. He found the excellence of days live with me generally before him and alongside him. I'm preparing you to live thusly also. An undertaking requires relentless exertion and assurance. However, a long way from cheapening what you are doing, your closeness to me will mix your exercises with energetic life. Anything that you do, do it for me, with me, through me and me. Indeed, even the most ordinary assignments can sparkle with the delight of my presence when you do them for my greatness. At last, nothing in all creation can at any point isolate you from me. So this wonderful excursion of you and I together can go on all through forever. Discharge the deception of controlling your life. At the point when things go without a hitch, it is not difficult to accept you are in control. Be that as it may, the more you see yourself as your own Lord, the harder you will fall when difficulties emerge. Partake in the hours of going great, yet oppose becoming dependent on the feeling of dominance over your life. Tempests will come and vulnerabilities will linger. Assuming you stick to control and request that everything turns out well for you, you are probably going to flounder notwithstanding affliction. I'm helping you to confide in me consistently, for I am your shelter. Affliction destroys the deception of control, liberating you. At the point when your conditions and future are covered in vulnerability, go to me. Find your security in knowing me, the expert who oversees the tempests of your life and all things. At the point when nervousness weighs vigorously upon you, look for comfort in me. I offer comfort, solace, sympathy, compassion, help, consolation, consolation, and alleviation. Everything you really want is bound in my affection and arms. However, when uneasiness rises, your regular inclination is to zero in on yourself or your difficulties, disregarding my presence and all the assist I with can and give. Such common concentrate just extends your nervousness. Let the inconvenience of nervousness be your aware of reconnect with me, murmur my name and welcome me into your battles. Look for my face and track down solace in my sympathy and compassion. Seek me for support, consolation, and help. I comprehend your concerns completely, and I know the most effective way to address them. Assuming you rest in my caring presence, I will reinforce you and give help from uneasiness. I guarantee you that nothing in all of creation can isolate you from my adoration. My reassurance is loaded up with endowments adored, giving pleasure to your spirit. I'm a safeguard for the people who take shelter in me. At the point when the world appears to be dangerous and threatening, recall this valuable commitment. I for one safeguard and safeguard all who make me their asylum, their safe haven in the difficult situation. Finding asylum in me includes confiding in me and spilling your guts to me. Regardless of what is unfurling in your life, it's generally the perfect opportunity to let me know that you trust me. Once in a while you should address the requests of your conditions prior to spilling your guts to me. Murmur your trust and sit tight for the perfect environment to communicate your most profound feelings. At the point when the second is correct, talk uninhibitedly in my presence. This rich correspondence will give genuine alleviation and fortify your relationship with me, enlightening your direction forward. My protecting presence is ceaselessly accessible to you. At the point when dread takes steps to beat you, go to me and say, Jesus, I take asylum in you. Stroll with me right up front, confiding in obligations of euphoric reliance. The friendship I offer is embellished with valuable commitments from the Book of Scriptures. I love you with an ideal, never-ending love. I'm generally with you each nanosecond of your life. I have a deep understanding of you, and I've proactively suffered the consequence for every one of your transgressions. Your legacy is remain careful in paradise, never to die, ruin, or blur. I guide you through life, and thereafter I will bring you into brilliance. Reliance is an inevitable part of the human condition. Many attempt to move away from their poverty, taking a stab at a deception of independence. However, I planned you to depend on me continually, and you can track down bliss in your reliance on me. Perceiving and embracing your reliance elevates your attention to my caring presence, attracting you nearer to me and improving your delight presently together. I welcome you to community with me in an ever-increasing number of snapshots of your life. Walk euphorically with me along your life's way. Allow my unfailing adoration to be your solace. Solace facilitates sadness, inconvenience to a limited extent strength and offers trust. The best wellspring of these gifts is my adoration, which will never at any point bomb you. Regardless of what's going on in your life, my affection can reassure you and give you a much-needed boost. However, you should step up to the plate and go to me for help. I'm generally open, enchanting and giving all that you want. I comprehend you totally and completely handle your conditions. My comprehension outperforms your own. So avoid exorbitant thoughtfulness, searching internally and forgetting about me. At the point when you understand you've done this, go to me with a basic petition. Help me, Jesus. Advise yourself that I am the most basic. Consider the condition of your life. Loosen up in my caring presence and get solace. On the planet you will confront preliminaries, however cheer up, for I have beaten the world. Try not to be overpowered by evil, however overcome evil with great. Now and again it might seem like the world is loaded up with terrible news, and individuals might call abhorrent great malevolence. This can be overpowering except if you stay in correspondence with me. I'm disheartened by the world's repulsions, yet I'm not amazed, for I know the underhanded also devilish nature of human hearts. Except if individuals are acclaimed through saving confidence in me, their true capacity for bad behavior is endless. Rather than being discouraged by the condition of the world, I need you, my supporters, to focus as lights in the murkiness. At the point when evil appears to win, not entirely set in stone than any time in recent memory to accomplish something great. At times this implies effectively contradicting the wrongs that inconvenience you. Different times it implies giving your best for advanced scriptural goodness in your own remarkable manner, as per your gifts and conditions. Shift your concentration from bemoaning evil to working for what is great. Many individuals are specific about what parts of themselves they bring to me in petition. Some wonder whether or not to move toward me about characteristics they consider despicable or humiliating. Others have become so used to living with excruciating sentiments, depression, dread, culpability, disgrace, that they neglect to request assist in managing them. A few become so charmed in their battles that they fail to remember my presence out and out. Yet, this isn't my longing for you. There are harming portions of you that I long to recuperate. Some have been with you for such a long time that you think of them as a feature of your character. You convey them with you any place you go, barely mindful of their effect on your life. I want to free you and assist you with strolling in opportunity. Nonetheless, you might be so accustomed to specific agonizing examples that it will require investment to break free. Simply by presenting them over and over to my caring presence could you at any point see as enduring mending. As you develop progressively free, you'll encounter my bliss in more noteworthy measure. Come to me, my tired one. Track down rest in my reviving presence. I'm dependably close by, anxious to help you, however at times you fail to remember me. You can undoubtedly become engrossed with the requests of others. These assumptions might be communicated in different ways, brutal or delicate, culpability actuating or kind. In any case, when these requests collect, they can turn into a significant weight. At the point when you end up sinking under these significant weights, go to me for help. Request that I lift those loads from your shoulders and convey them for you. Share with me the worries that overload you and let the radiance of my presence sparkle upon them so you can see the way forward. A similar light will mitigate and reinforce you as it infiltrates to the profundities of your being. Hold nothing back from my recuperating, heavenly presence. Lift up your hands in happy reverence, permitting my endowments to stream unreservedly into you. Get some margin to rest with me, dearest. Unwind while I favor you with harmony. Figure out how to find euphoria when things don't go according to plan. Try not to begin your day with the assurance to make everything turn out well for you. Consistently, you'll experience something that doesn't respect your will. It very well may be essentially as minor as your appearance in the mirror, or as fantastic as a friend or family member's difficult disease or injury. My motivation for you isn't to satisfy your every desire or raise your life hell-free. My craving is that you figure out how to trust me in all conditions. Assuming that you demand having your direction constantly, you'll be baffled frequently. I don't maintain that you should squander energy lamenting what has occurred. The past can't be changed, yet you have my assistance in the present and my expectation for what's in store. Along these lines, attempt to unwind, confiding in my command over your life. Keep in mind, I'm in every case near you, and there is plentiful euphoria in my presence. My face emanates with delight that sparkles upon you. Amen.